The Garmin Mini 2 has been quite a popular dash cam many car owners relied upon. They came with Garmin's top-notch technology without that premium price tag with it. So, a few months ago, Garmin launched the successor of their Mini 2, the Garmin Dash Cam Mini 3. Now, if you already have the Garmin Mini 2 or are thinking about getting the Mini 3, you're probably wondering if the new one is actually better or just a small upgrade. So, in this video, we'll be comparing both of these dash cams, looking at what's the same, what's actually different, and whether the upgrade from the Mini 2 to the Mini 3 is really worth it. We'll put both of their updated price and purchase links down in the video description. Let's get into it. So, starting with the Mini 2, you guys already know it's tiny, like car key sized. The most interesting part of this is you mount it behind your rearview mirror, and it is almost unnoticeable. So, we can say it's just a clean install that doesn't clutter up your windshield. Garmin actually made it a bit thoughtful with the cable routing too. You can run the power cable up or down, depending on what fits your car best. And it sticks on with a low-profile adhesive mount, which works fine, though yeah. If you're the type who moves stuff around often, you might miss a suction cup option. Now, Garmin didn't really try to reinvent the wheel with the Mini 3. It's still tiny and discreet, but they did shift the orientation a bit. Instead of the Mini 2's vertical body, the Mini 3 sits more horizontally, which supposedly helps it blend in even better. Honestly, unless you're lining them up side by side and looking at them, the difference is barely noticeable. Weight's about the same too. Feels like the Mini 3's got just a few grams off, so no big deal there. Now talking about the build quality, it feels quite solid, just like the Mini 2. And both are made to survive heat, sun, and all those dashboard punishment you can think of. Let us tell you that the design upgrade in the Mini 3 is kind of one of those changes that sounds cooler on paper than it actually is in real life. It's still the same low-key cam, basically. Alright, now you'd think a newer version would mean an upgrade in resolution or frame rate. But nope. Both the Mini 2 and Mini 3 shoot in 1080p at 30 frames per second. Same field of view too, 140 degrees. So in terms of raw numbers, you're not getting any kind of special upgrade here. But here's where the Mini 3 sneaks in a little edge. It's got a built-in polarizer lens. And it actually helps cut down on windshield glare and annoying reflections, especially on bright and sunny days. So, does it actually make any difference? Not always, basically. The HDR on both models already does a good job balancing contrast and lighting. Yeah, even at night. But that polarizer can give you that extra bit of clarity when lighting conditions get tricky. So yeah, not a dramatic leap, but for people driving in sunny areas a lot, it's something to think about. As for the rest, both cameras can capture license plates and other details clearly. And yeah, also in low light. So here's the thing. When the Mini 2 dropped, it actually felt kind of packed with features for such a tiny camera. You got voice control in 6 languages, automatic incident detection thanks to the built-in G sensor, and of course, continuous loop recording. Now, if you want to hook it up with the Garmin Drive app and check footage or adjust settings from your phone, then let us tell you you've also got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in. And one thing we really appreciate is that Garmin gives you 24-hour cloud storage for free. Yeah, no subscription or monthly fee needed. Now here's where the Mini 3 gets a bit questionable. Yes, it keeps all those features: voice control, loop recording, incident detection, and other things. But suddenly, some of the features that used to come free are now locked behind a subscription. So, if you want to check in on your car remotely using Live View, well, now that's part of the paid plan. And those parking guard alerts? Yep, that's behind a paywall too. It's a bit disappointing as we were also expecting those features to be included by default. Basically, Garmin is charging around $10 per month for what used to be part of the base offering. And that's kind of a letdown. Sure, the core stuff still works without a subscription, but if you were hoping for the full suite of connected features, get ready to pay a monthly fee. Now, let us mention one thing here. Both cameras come with 2 USB cables, one short and one long, plus an adapter to plug into your car's 12-volt lighter socket. They also include sticky mounts for your windshield, so you can easily move the camera between two cars if you want. But the Mini 2 uses a micro USB cable for data transfer, while the Mini 3 steps it up with a USB-C cable, which we can say is a bit more modern and convenient. Let's talk about the Garmin Drive app, as both cams use the same one, actually. And to be fair, it's basically one of the better dash cam apps out there, as we feel. Now, talking about the app control, it's kind of straightforward. You connect to the cam over Wi-Fi, and from there you can review footage, change settings, and manage multiple Garmin cams if you've got more than one rolling. Here, with the Mini 2, connection is quick enough, and you get that free 24-hour vault storage, which, we can say, is actually helpful. And when you're managing multiple cams, the app keeps you organized. So no real complaints there. But here's where things take a bit of a turn with the Mini 3. The app itself hasn't changed at all. The difference is Garmin decided to put some of the better features, like live view and parking guard alerts, behind a vault subscription, as we've mentioned earlier. So you're basically cut off from the stuff that used to come free with the Mini 2. So we can't say it's a technical downgrade. But from a user standpoint, it does feel like a step backward, especially if you're used to getting those connected features without extra charges. Well, let's be honest here. If you're happy with your Mini 2 and it's still working fine, don't rush to buy the Mini 3. The design barely changed, the video quality is exactly the same, and the polarizer to cut glare is nice, but it's not a big deal for most people. And let us mention that the glare reduction is only a useful feature if you're constantly driving in blinding sunlight or reflective urban environments. And even then, it's a nice to have, not a must-have actually. And price-wise, the Mini 2 costs about $129, and the Mini 3 is around $149. So it's not a huge jump at first, but add the subscription and you're paying way more. So, if you are already running the Mini 2, the upgrade might not feel like something significant, but if you're thinking of buying one between these two options, definitely go for the Mini 3, we'd say. So that was our video on the Garmin Dash Cam Mini 2 versus Mini 3. Let us know your favorite pick in the comment section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.